Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series today. We're going to be taking a look at the normal raid Sigmascape version 3.0. This is the 7th raid in the Omega series and the 3rd in the Sigmascape. If this video helps you out in any way, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help me out as a creator. Now this fight will be against Guardian. The main mechanic throughout the fight is going to be the load program, that there will be 4 different programs that he'll swap through, and we'll kind of go over those as they come up during the fight. But he can load them completely randomly, so you'll have to be paying attention to which one he loads to know what you'll need to do. And when you pick him up, you'll want to tank him closer towards the front or back of the platform. We'll start the fight off with a Magitech Ray, which is just a frontal line AoE in the direction he is facing, so make sure that you move out from in front of him. Arm and Hammer is the tank buster that you'll want to pop a tank cooldown to help reduce the damage some. Throughout the fight, he'll also put a marker on a random party member that will be a red circle above your head. This person will want to move away from everyone else because shortly afterwards they'll be hit with a small AoE. So the first load program that we received was Altos. When this program first loads in, it'll put a circular AoE under every party member, so you'll just want to move out of these. If your party is grouped together, it makes it a lot easier to move out of these, because if you're spread out, then you have circles all over the platform. Diffractive Plasma is an AoE that I have throughout the entire fight. It's not linked to the program. That will just need to be healed through. The next ability he'll do is Tentacle Simulation. This will again put several circle AoEs on the platform that will then spawn tentacles. Shortly afterwards, they will launch line AoEs across the platform, and then while this is happening, Guardian will summon Ultros onto the platform. You'll want to switch all DPS to Ultros. At this time, the boss will fly up into the air and pick one party member and tether themselves to them. He'll then start launching AoEs at this party member. As soon as he picks a party member, you should immediately start moving away from the original location that party member was standing at. This will reduce the amount of damage you take from the proximity AoE that he'll launch. He followed this up with a Diffractive Plasma for party-wide damage, and then the next load program. This one was Air Force. So you'll want to move away from the boss initially, as he'll do a circular AoE around himself. After this, he'll do Missile Simulation. So you'll want to just find the gaps in between the missiles and then reposition as they move across to make sure that you're not hit by any of these. They'll follow this up with Bomb Deployment. This will add 2 bombs onto the platform that will have circles around them, but one will be blue and one will be red. Shortly after they're summoned onto the platform, one of the colors will glow. This is the color that a party member will need to run over to deactivate the bomb, causing it to do very reduced damage. If you run over the opposite color, then it will cause it to explode, causing large party-wide damage. The next load was the Dataluma. This one starts off with a shockwave that will push everyone away from the boss. You can use any of your abilities that prevent knockback, or make sure that you position yourself so that you're not hit into the outside ring of the platform. After this, he'll summon 8 spheres around the platform that each party member will need to stand in one of the spheres. After this, he'll summon in Dataluma to the platform that you'll need to just switch all DPS to him and focus him down. Dataluma also has a line AoE that he'll launch at a random party member, so you just make sure that you're moving out of this when he does it. The next load program was the Bibliotaph. At this time, he'll summon 6 circles onto the platform that 3 party members will need to stand in each circle for just a moment to lock it, so that no demons are summoned onto the platform. If there are any circles still unlocked by the time Guardian finishes casting Demon Simulation, then a demon will be summoned in each of the circles and you will have to kill them also. After this, he will summon Bibliotaph onto the platform, which again, you'll just switch all DPS to him. Bibliotaph does have a large circular AoE around himself that, if you are hit by it, does knock back. So make sure that you're moving out of this. Follow this up with another load program. We've gone through all 4 programs now, so he'll just start repeating them in a random order. We got the Dataluma again, so this was a shockwave knockback. Followed by the orbs. Follow this up with Magitech Ray and Diffractive Plasma. Along with the missiles on a random party member. And a Arm and Hammer. And we were going to get a final load of the Air Force, so we would just move away here. But that should be it for Sigmascape version 3.0. I hope this helped everyone out. If it did, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.